Okay, now as the first question of today's class, we'll be starting with the given problem that has been shown on the board. We have been told to prove that tan 45 minus a by 2 equals to root under 1 minus sin a over 1 plus sin a. Let's see how to solve the problem. We're starting from the LHS. So in the LHS, we are going to use the formula of tan a minus b. The formula of tan a minus b, we will assume 45 degree to be a and a by 2 be b. So using the formula of in LHS you have tan 45 degree minus a by 2. So we are using the formula of tan a minus b. The formula is tan a minus tan b over 1 plus tan a into tan b. So as the first step, we have used the formula of tan a minus b here. So now we know the value of tan 45. The value of tan 45 degree is 1. 1 minus tan a by 2. Okay, the value of tan 45 degree is 1. 1 minus tan a by 2 can be written as sin a by 2 by cos a by 2, because the formula of tan theta is sin by cos theta. So in place of tan a by 2, we wrote here sin a by 2 by cos a by 2. Here also 1. Tan 45 is 1. 1 into tan a by 2 is also tan a by 2. So in place of this tan a by 2, again we are going to write sin a by 2 by cos a by 2. Now we will take LCM in the numerator. When you take LCM, we will have here cos a by 2 minus sin a by 2, and in the denominator you have here cos a by 2. We have taken an LCM and simplified in the numerator. We do the same thing in the denominator also. You have cos a by 2 plus sin a by 2 by cos a by 2. Now we can cancel cos a by 2 and cos a by 2. Now what we have left is cos a by 2 minus sin a by 2 over cos a by 2 plus sin a by 2. Now we have this thing there. Now after this we'll rationalize the denominator. So here we are rationalizing the denominator. So we were here cos a by 2 minus sin a by 2 by cos a by 2 plus sin a by 2. So now when you rationalize it, we have to multiply the numerator and the denominator by. So this is what we have right now. So now when we rationalize it, we need to multiply the numerator by cos a by 2 minus sin a by 2. We are rationalizing the denominator. We have plus here, so you have to multiply both numerator and denominator by minus. So this is the process of rationalizing. Now we can see that cos a by 2 minus sin a by 2 into cos a by 2 minus sin a by 2 gives you cos a by 2 minus sin a by 2 whole square. And in the denominator you have cos a by 2 plus sin a by 2, cos a by 2 minus sin a by 2. Looks like a plus b, a minus b, which we can write into a square minus b square. Now let us solve the numerator. Here you can use the formula of a minus b whole square. So using the formula, you have here a square minus 2 a b plus b square, using the formula a minus b whole square in the numerator, and in the denominator you have cos square a by 2 minus sin square a by 2. This is the formula of cos a. The formula of cos a is cos square a by 2 minus sin square a by 2. This is the formula of cos a. Now let's see in the numerator you have cos square a by 2 plus sin square a by 2. Cos square a by 2 plus sin square a by 2 is 1. Cos square a by 2 plus sin square a by 2 is 1. Minus this minus. Now 2 sin a by 2 cos a by 2 is the formula of sin a. And in the denominator you have cos a. Okay, now we are here. Now you can see that in our RHS you have square root. So in order to get square root, we will square the terms. In order to get square root, listen what I am doing. In order to get square root, I am giving square, and also I am putting on square root. See, I can do this one, because if you have 2, we can write root under 2 whole square. This and this gets cancelled and we can write here 2. So in order to put square by itself, so to put square we also have to give square, so in order to put square root we also have to give square. Suppose you have a, so if you want to give square root, then you can write here root under a and also square at the same time, because square and root gets cancelled to get a. So here also I have given square 1 minus sin a, I have given square. To cos a also I have given square. So now by doing this I can give a square root symbol, a radical symbol. I can give that one. So I think you are clear what have I done here. What I did is I just gave a square to each of the term to provide square root. Each of the whole term to provide a square root. Now you have 1 minus sin a square in a numerator, which we can write into 1 minus sin a into 1 minus sin a. So in this square we have between 1 minus sin a into 1 minus sin a. Cos square a is 1 minus sin square a. That is cos square a. Now we can write here 1 minus sin a, 1 minus sin a, and in the denominator you can introduce the formula a square minus b square. The formula of a square minus b square is a plus b, a minus b. So we can cancel these two. Now what is left here is 1 minus sin a by 1 plus sin a, which is our RHS. So this is how we prove the given problem. Good. So now we will talk about this question here. In the LHS we are going to use the value of a minus b whole square. So using the value of a minus b whole square, we will get here. Let's see what we get here. A square minus 2ab plus b square. Now here also you can use the formula of a minus b whole square. So using formula a square minus 2ab plus b square. Now we can arrange the term. We have cos square a plus sin square a. We can put them together. Cos square a plus sin square a. You also have cos square b plus sin square b. Cos square b plus sin square b. And what you have left is minus 2 cos a cos b minus 2 sin a sin b. Now cos square a plus sin square a is 1. Cos square b plus sin square b is also 1. Now you can take 2 common here. From the last two terms you can take 2 common here. So after taking common you have cos a into cos b plus sin a into sin b. So 1 plus 1 gives you 2 minus 2. Now cos a into cos b plus sin a into sin b is the formula of cos a minus b. Now again we can take 2 common. After taking 2 common we will have here 1 minus cos a minus b left. Now let's compare this with the formula. We have 1 minus cos 2 theta equals to 2 sin square theta. So if you divide each angle by 2, we will have 1 minus cos theta equals to 2 sin square theta by 2. So applying same formula here, this is 1 minus cos, assume a minus b as theta. So assuming a minus b as theta and comparing with this formula 1 minus cos theta, in place of this theta you have here a minus b here. So you can use the formula 2 sin square a minus b by 2. What we did here is we applied the formula of a minus, 1 minus cos theta. So assuming a minus b as theta. So 2 into 2 gives you 4 sin square a minus b by 2 is our RHS. So in this manner we solve the given problem. It's quite easy to do. Okay, now we were here again. I'm repeating the same step. So sin 2 theta can be written as 2 sin theta cos theta, and we know that sin 90 minus theta is cos theta, or 2 sin theta cos theta. The formula for calculating cos theta is 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta, or 2 sin theta cos theta equals. So now you can take cos theta common here. Now after taking cos theta common, you will have here 4 cos square theta minus 3. So you can cancel this cos theta and cos theta. Now what we have left is 2 sine theta equals to 4. In place of this cos square theta, we can write here 1 minus sine square theta minus 3. In place of cos square theta, we write here 1 minus sine square theta. So now we will have 2 sine theta equals to 4, 1 is 4, minus 4 sine square theta minus 3. So when you take this 4 sine square before the equal to, it turns to plus 2 sine theta. 4 minus 3 gives you 1. When 1 is brought before the equal to, it turns into minus 1. So we'll have this left now. Now this is a quadratic equation. So we will solve the quadratic equation. So to solve this quadratic equation, we comparing the, okay, let's call it equation 1. Comparing the equation 1 to, we will compare this equation 1 to x square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Then what we get? We get a equal to 4. If you compare this with x square plus bx plus c equal to 0, we get a equal to 4. We also get x equals to sine theta. We get b equals to 2, and then we get c equals to minus 1. So by formula, we have x equals to minus b plus minus root under b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So this is our formula. Now we will substitute the value, or in place of x we are going to write here sine theta equals to, in place of b we will write here 2, in place of b again we will write here 2, and 4ac, 4 is 4, the value of a is also 4, and the value of c is minus 1 by 2a. The value of a is 4 here. Now we will solve this equation. Now we have sine theta equals to minus 2 plus minus root under, the square of 2 gives you 4, the square of 2 gives you 4, minus into minus gives you plus, and 4 into 4 gives you 16, divided by, you have 8 in the denominator, or sine theta equals to minus 2 plus minus 16 plus 4 gives you 20 divided by 8, or sine theta equals to minus 2 plus minus, so square root of 16 is 2 root 5, we can do this easily. The square root of 16 is 2 root under 5 divided by 8. Now we can take 2 common. When take 2 common, we'll have 2 common in the numerator, we'll have 2 minus 1 plus root under 5 divided by 8. Now when you cancel, we will get sine theta equals to, we have minus also here, root 5 plus minus minus 1 divided by 4. Now what we need to know is that since we are going to get sine 18 degree lies in the first quadrant, the value of sine in the first quadrant will be positive, so we'll take only the positive sign here. So we'll take sine, positive sign. Why are we taking positive sign? The reason is we are going to find the value of sine 18 degree, and 18 degree lies in the first quadrant, so the angles in the first quadrant of sine is positive. So we can mention a reason. Since theta is an acute angle, here the theta is an acute angle, the value of sine theta can only be positive. So we can write that sine theta can only be positive. So this is the reason why we take only the positive side, because theta is an acute angle. Acute angle means the angle lies in the first quadrant, and the value, numeric value of sine theta in the first quadrant is always positive. So that's why we will only be taking the positive sign. So we'll take only the positive sign. So we have sine theta equals to root under 5 plus, we have taken the positive sign, minus 1 divided by 4, or sine theta equals to root 5 minus 1 divided by 4. So we can also say that in the first system we have supposed theta as an 18 degree. Therefore the value of sine 18 degree is root 5 minus 1 by 4. So we solve the value of sine 80 degree. Now we need to solve the value of cos 18 degree. We also need to solve the value of other terms that has been asked here. So now we are going to solve furthermore. Now in order to get cos 18 degree, we have the formula. It is 1 minus sine square 80 degree. So now we are going to substitute the value. We have here 1 here, and sine 18 we have got the value root 5 minus 1 by 4. This is sine 18, and then we'll square it. So you can apply the formula a minus b whole square in the numerator. So applying formula, you will have here a square minus 2ab plus b square, and in the denominator you have here 4. Root 5 square gives you 5 minus 2 root 5 into 1 gives you 2 root under 5 plus 1. So 5 plus 1 can directly be written as 6 by 4. Sorry, here the 4 square gives you 16 here. So 61 is 16 minus 6 minus 2 root under 5 divided by 16. We took an LCM here. Now let us remove it. Remove this minus sign. Minus into minus gives you plus. 16 minus 6 gives you 10. So this can be done as root under 10 plus 2 root 5 divided by 4. We can simply conclude our answer writing. 1 by 4 root under 10 plus 2 root 5. So this is the value of cos 18 degree. 1 by 4 root under 10 plus 2 root under 5. This is the value of cos 18 degree. Now in the same question, you also have been told to find the value of cos 36 degree. Now note that cos 36 is double of 18. So we can write cos 36 as 2 cos 2 into 18 degree, because in place of 36 we wrote here 2 into 18. Now for the solving using the formula cos 2a, the formula is 2 cos square a minus 1. This is the formula of cos 18 degree. So how we got this one is, we simply use the formula of cos 2 theta. Cos 2 theta is 2 cos square theta minus 1. So 2 is 2. We got the value of cos 18 here. The value of cos 18 is 1 by 4 root under 10 plus 2 root under 5. This is cos 18. We are going to write is square minus 1. 2 cos 18 square minus 1. So now let's solve it. 1 by 4 square gives you 1 by 16. Root under 10 plus 2 root 5, you have square for this term separately here, minus 1. 2 1 is 2, 2 8 is 16. You will have here 1 by 8. Now square and square root cancels, and after cancelling that, what you have left in the numerator is 10 plus 2 root under 5 minus, if you take LCM at the same time, you have 8 1 is 8. Now let's solve it. So 10 minus 8 gives you 2 plus 2 root under 5 divided by 8. If you take 2 common in the numerator, you will have here 1 plus root under 5 divided by 8. Now we can cancel this 2. 1 is 2, 2 4 is 8, and our answer will be 1 plus root under 5 divided by 4. So this is the value of cos 36 degree. Now let us go for finding the value of sin 36. The value of sin 36 can be easily find by using the value of 1 minus cos square 36 degree. So 1 minus okay, now just a few minutes ago, means we just have finished obtaining the value of cos 36. The value of cos 36 was I simply wrote it. The value of cos 36 was 1 plus root 5 by 4. 1 plus root under 5 by 4. This is the value of cos 36 that we had obtained earlier. So we have to square it. Now we will solve it. So you can use the formula of a plus b whole square. A square plus 2ab plus b square divided by 4. You can also take the LCM. 4 square gives you 16. Here 4 square gives you 16 here. 61 is 16 minus 1 plus 5 gives you 6 by 16. 16 minus 6 minus 2 root under 5 divided by, you will have here 16 the denominator. So which can further be written as 16 minus 6 gives you 10 minus 2 root 5 divided by 4. So this is the value of sin 36. So we got the value of sin 36 degree as well. the value of sine 36 being root under 10 minus 2 root 5 over 4. Now in the similar manner we also have been told to find the value of you can see after sine 36 degree we have been told to find the value of sine 72 degree. We have been told to find the value of sine 72 degree. Now in order to find the value of sine 72 degree, what we can do is we can simply write sine 3 into sine 3 into 18. Okay, let's find sine 54 degree at first. So to find sine 54 degree we can use sine 3 into 18 degree, because 18 into 3 gives you 54 degree. So now you can use the formula of sine theta. The formula of sine theta is 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta. Now you can take sine 18 degree common. After taking sine 18 degree common, you will have here 3 minus 4 sine square 18 degree left. Now previously we had obtained the value of sine 18 degree. The value of sine 18 degree was root 5 minus 1 by 4. This is the value of sine 18 degree. Minus 3 minus 4. Again you have sine square 18 degree here, which you can write into root 5 minus 1 by 4 whole square. Okay, root 5 minus 1 by 4. 3 minus 4. Now you can use the formula of a minus square square in the numerator. So using formula a minus square square, you have a square minus 2ab plus b square divided by 16. 4 is 4, 4 4 is 16. Root 5 minus 1 by, okay, now let's go to the other side. Okay, I'm coming on the other side. You have here root 5 minus 1 by 4, this one. Now you also have 3 minus, the 5 plus 1 gives you 6, minus 2 root 5 divided by 4 in the denominator. Now what you can do is you can take the LCM in the here and simplify it. So 4 3s are 12, minus 6 plus 2 root 5. You will have here root 5 minus 1 and 12 by 4 into 4. 5 into 6 gives you 6 root 5, plus root 5 into 2 root 5 gives you 10, minus 1 into 6 gives you 6, minus 2 root under 5 divided by 16. So now 6 root 5 minus 2 root 5 gives you 4 root under 5. 10 minus 6 also gives you 4 divided by 16. Now you can take 4 common. After taking 4 common, you have root 5 plus 1 divided by 16. 4 1 is 4, 4 4 is 16. So you have here 1 plus root 5 divided by 4. So this is the value of sine 54 degree. Alternatively, you can find the value of sine 54 degree in this way. In place of sine 54 degree, you can write here sine 90 minus 36 degree. Okay, sine 90 minus 36 degree, because the 90 minus 36 is also 54 degree. So applying formula sine 90 minus theta, you will have here cos theta. So we had previously got the value of cos 36 degree. The value of cos 36 degree was same, root 5 plus 1 by 4. This is how you get sine 54 degree. You can also get cos 54 degree in this way. Cos 54 degree can be written as cos 90 minus 36 degree, because 90 minus 36 is also 54, which is equals to sine 36 degree. And previously we had obtained the value of sine 36 degree. The value of sine 36 degree was 1 by 4 root under 10 plus 2 root under 5. This was the value of, sorry, minus 10 root under 5. This was the value of cos 54 degree. So in this manner we got the value of sine 54 and cos 54. Now we can also easily get the value of sine 72 and cos 72 degree. So let's go for finding the value of sine 72 degree. Sine 72 degree can be written as sine 90 minus 18 degree. Sine 90 minus 18 gives you cos 18 degree. We had previously obtained the value of cos 18 degree. The value of cos 18 degree was root under 10 plus 2 root under 5 divided by 4. This is the value of sine 72 degree. Now in order to find the value of cos 72 degree, we have cos 90 minus 18. The value of cos 90 minus 18 is sine 18 degree. Now we have obtained the value of sine 18 degree. Previously the value of sine 18 degree was root 5 minus 1 by 4. Minus 1 by 4. This was the value of cos 72 degree. So this is how we solve the problem. let's solve this problem. We have been told to prove this thing. Start from the LHS. So in LHS you have sine 6. In place of sine 42 you can write here sine 90 minus 48. In place of sine 66 you can write here sine 90 minus 24. In place of sine 78 you can write here sine 90 minus 12. So this is the first step we did. Now at the same time you can multiply the numerator by 2 cos 6 and also the denominator by 2 cos 6. So please do it stepwise. It will be easy for you to understand. Now let us compare the numerator. You have 2 sin 6 cos 6. Comparing it with 2 sin a cos a, you have here sin 2a. So into sin 90 minus theta, sin 90 minus theta is cos theta. Sin 90 minus 24 is cos 24. Sin 90 minus 12 is cos 12. What you have in the denominator is 2 cos 6. Okay, equals to, now you have here sin 12, 2 into 6 12. You also have here cos 12. You can get cos 24 here and then cos 48 here. Now what you have in the denominator is 2 cos 6. Now you can multiply the numerator by 2 and also the denominator by 2. So now if you do so, you will have here 2 sin 12 cos 12, which is to cos 24 into cos 48. Now in the denominator you have 2 to the 4 cos 6. Now in the denominator you can multiply the numerator by 2 and also the denominator by 2. 2 sin 12 cos 12 gives you sin 24. You have cos 24. You have cos 48. You have 2 to the 4 cos 6. Now you can multiply the numerator by 2 and also the denominator by 2. So if you do so, you have 2 sin 24 cos 24, which is sin 48 by using formula 2 sin a cos a sin 2a dot cos 48. Now you can multiply the numerator by 2 and also the denominator. You have 8 in the denominator, so you can multiply 2 with 2 4s are 8 cos 6. Okay. Now let me come here. So far we are here 2 sin 48 cos 48 gives you sin 96. This is by using formula 2 sin a cos a at sin 2a, and the denominator you have here at 16 cos 6. We have been told to prove 1 by 16. So you have here sin 96 here divided by 16 cos 6. Sin 96 can be written as sin 90 plus 6. In the denominator you have 16 cos 6. So using formula sin 90 plus theta, that is cos theta, you have 16 cos 6 here. Cos 6 cancels and your answer is 1 by 16, which is our RHS. So we prove the given problem in this way. So in this question we have been told to find the value of tan 7.5 degrees. So before finding the value of tan 7.5 degree, let us find the value of tan theta by 2. So tan theta by 2 equals to sin theta by 2 by cos theta by 2, or tan theta by 2 can be written as sin theta by 2 divided by cos theta by 2. If you multiply the denominator by sin theta by 2, you also need to multiply the numerator by sin theta by 2, and again if you put here 2, and you have to also put down there 2. So this comes to me, so we multiply the numerator and denominator by 2 sin theta by 2 and also denominator by 2 sin theta by 2. So this is done for the purpose of changing it in the form of formula. It doesn't matter, you can multiply the numerator and denominator by cos theta by 2 also, but on the difference of multiplying is that when you multiply this denominator by sin theta by 2, it will be more easy for us to calculate. So 2 sin theta by 2 into sin theta by 2 give you 2 sin square theta by 2, and in the denominator 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2 gives you sin theta. Okay, or tan theta by 2 equals to, now 2 sin square theta by 2 is the formula of 1 minus cos theta by sin theta. So if you suppose theta to be 15 degree, then if you suppose theta to be 15 degree, then you will have here 15 degree by 2 equals to 1 minus cos 15 divided by, in the denominator here, sin 15. So 15 by 2 is 7.5. Now our work is to find the value of cos 15 and sin 15. Now I am finding the value of cos 15. Cos 15 degree, I am finding the value of cos 15. The value of cos 15 degree is cos 45 minus 30 degree. Now you can apply the formula of cos A minus B. The formula is cos A into cos B plus sin A into sin B. Now we can put the value. Cos 45 is 1 by root under 2. Cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2. Sin 45 is also 1 by root under 2. Sin 30 degree is 1 by 2. So when we simplify it, we will have here root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. Now in the similar way, we can also find sin 15 degree. You can also find sin 15 degree. The formula is sin 45 minus 30 degree. Now when you solve this sin 45 minus 30 degree, you will get here root 3 minus 1 by 2 root under 2. Just like the way, it just continue the way you have done here. So now we are going to put this value of sin 15 and cos 15 here to get the value of sin 7.5. SI 10 7.5. So we can write that 10 7.5 degree equals to 1 minus the value of cos 15 degree is root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2 by, in the denominator you have root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. So we got here 10 7.5 degree. Now we have to keep on solving this until we don't get this one, until we get this one. So 10 7.5 degree. Now let us take LCM in the numerator. When you take LCM here in the numerator, what we will get here is 2 root under 2 minus root 3 minus 1 by 2 root under 2. So in here also you will have root 3 minus 1 by 2 root under 2. So you will get these two things cancelled. What I did is I substituted the value of cos 15 and sin 15 here. So now let us solve it. Or 10 7.5 degree equals to, now what you have here is 2 root under 2 minus root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3 minus 1. Now you can multiply the numerator and denominator by root 3 plus 1. Or 10 7.5 degree gives you, now let us multiply 2 root 2 into root 3 gives you 2 root under 6 plus 2 root 2 into 1 gives you 2 root 2 minus root 3 into root 3 gives you 3 minus plus minus root 3 into 1 gives you root 3, 1 into root 3 gives you minus 1 into root 3 gives you minus root 3, and minus 1 into plus 1 gives you minus 1 divided by root 3 minus 1 into root 3 plus 1 gives you root 3 whole square minus 1. Or 10 7.5 degree equals to, now you have here 2 root under 6 plus 2 root under 2, root 3 minus root 3 gives you minus 2 root 3, minus 3 minus 1 gives you minus 4 divided by root 3 square gives you 3, 3 minus 1 is 2. Or 10 7.5 degree equals to, now you can take 2 common and you will have here root 6 plus root 2 minus root 3 minus 2 divided by 2. Now if you cancel this, we get 10 7.5 degree equals to root 6 minus root 3 plus root 2 minus 2, as we had told in the previous question. So this is the way for solving the problem